So India's mum is a doctor with the NHS, and what that means is that they can go into supermarkets an hour early on Sunday. I don't know if it's all supermarkets or...
I think it's just Tesco's,
Yeah.
but not Tesco Express. I'm sure other supermarkets are doing it as well, but I'm not sure about them.
Yeah, and what is it, on only Sundays or every day?
Only Sundays. I think during the weekday it's for the elderly people.
Yeah, so the elderly can go in the morning during the week, and on Sundays, what time? I think 10?
You're allowed to go in at 9, but you can't actually buy the food until 10.
Yeah, so go in at 9, gotta get your stuff, and then at 10 you can start actually going to the tills. But we haven't seen many people talking about this on YouTube, so we thought we'd show you guys a bit of what was happening, and yeah, also just talk about it a little bit.
So we got there around 9:15, but there was already a queue there when we got there, so there was like 5 or 6 people waiting to get through the doors. But when the doors did open, Mum actually had to show her NHS card, and if you didn't have your card on, you actually got sent away.
Yeah, so it's quite interesting. It's like they ID you on the door, and you need to have your NHS or doctor's card, and if you don't have that, they don't let you in. I think they turned someone away, didn't they? Or
Yeah, they turned someone away
because they didn't have their
card.
Yeah, their card on them. But I think they actually were a doctor, they just didn't have the card, so they got sent away.
Yeah, I saw them in the supermarket later on, so they clearly had gone and got their ID card, so they were allowed back in before everyone else.
But the crazy thing is the queues. Like, you'd think if it's only doctors being allowed in, the place would be quiet. But, I mean, there were queues sort of outside the door, weren't there?
Yeah, I mean, it was very busy. I mean, it's every NHS worker, so it's still nurses, people that do admin work, etc. at surgeries. So there were still quite a lot of people, but the queues were massive. I mean, there was plenty of produce. There was lots of meat and vegetables still, but there still wasn't any rice or pasta really. But they have now limited how much produce you can take. So you're only allowed to buy 2 packs of sausages or bacon, 2 loaves of bread, 2 pints of milk. I think fresh fruit and veg you can still buy as much as you want. It's just the main products that people seem to bulk buy.
Yeah, but you'd think that they'd sort of restock, because you're the first people in the shop on the Sunday morning. You'd think they'd have maybe restocked and had everything, but still, even though you were the first people there, they had loads of stuff missing, which is kind of surprising, I guess. So yeah, I mean, it's a really good thing what they're doing, because the NHS workers, there were loads of stories about how they'd gone to work, done a really long shift helping everyone out, and then they came back and couldn't even get stuff from the supermarkets. So I think it's great that the supermarkets are doing that. We know Tesco are doing it. I presume some other supermarkets are as well, but it's still weird to think that there's a lot of queues and everything. Even though it's just NHS workers, it just shows how crazy this virus is at the moment and what it's doing to people, and you know, people are just acting differently because of it. Okay, so I am right now at my parents' house delivering some essential items, which is basically toilet paper and painkillers, because they are self-isolating. My brother came back from university yesterday and he was fine, but then last night he got a flu, so they think he might have the virus. They don't really know, but for now they can't leave the house, so I've just driven over to deliver some supplies for them. Don't really want to touch the door handle in case I get ill, so maybe I'll just use my elbow. Some supplies. Clean those hands. Time to drive home. It's strange, we usually see lots of planes in the sky on the balcony of our flats because obviously them going into Heathrow and everything. But there's literally nothing in the sky. Things are so empty. It's not clouds or anything, but the planes just aren't running. Very strange. Must be good for pollution though. One thing we have been doing today to keep us entertained is cooking. As you might have seen already, we had some delicious brunch. We made a cake as well. And now we're gonna cook up some dinner. I mean, it's funny, you don't usually have that much time to cook or anything, but being stuck at home, suddenly cooking's one of the highlights of the day, or at least for us it is. So let's go see what we're cooking for dinner. Oh, what are you cooking up, Liam?
Tortellini.
Oh, tortellini.
Spinach.
Some nice spinach. I think that's your timer. It's just very weird because a few weeks ago everyone was just thinking that this is just something that's in China and it's not going to impact us, or if it does it will only be a small thing, and all of a sudden it's turned into the biggest sort of crisis we faced in our lifetime, at least sort of health crisis wise. So really strange times. Anyway guys, that is it for this video. Make sure you subscribe for more, and yeah, hopefully things will be more positive in the next few days. Obviously the coronavirus is never positive, but hopefully we can do some more positive type videos, because I feel we've been quite negative recently and no one needs any more negativity right now. So yeah, we'll try and do some of that. But thanks for watching, and until next time, see ya.